When you were teaching at client sites, were you able to add value outside of class?
Yes, quite often actually. Before auto detection of hardware, installing an operating system was pretty detail oriented, and there might be hundreds of questions that you had to answer correctly to get the build to work. So I was teaching a class at a client site that had been trying to install a new version of the operating system for a couple of weeks. And so I stayed after class and went through the questions with them, and they brought in pizza because the install, believe it or not, back then took a couple hours. So that was nice. And we actually had a lot of fun. Another time was in Japan. Somebody blew away an entire disk. They deleted the disk. And now, when you do that on Unix systems anyway, the data isn't actually deleted, just the references to it in certain index files and so on. So I happen to know that the boss was furious and he told one of the staffers to stay and get it fixed until he got it fixed or was just totally exhausted. So in Japan, you have to put in the FaceTime. So this guy did not go home. He was just staying there. But I happen to know how to look at the data on a disk without going through the file system. And so I could find the data and flip the bits so that the indexes were re-enabled and the file system was restored. It did take us a few hours because there are multiple places you have to go. But we finished in time to go clubbing and we had a great time. And then the next day, the boss was so pleased he took me out for Kobe beef. That's the only time in my life I've ever had Kobe beef. Unbelievable experience.